Hey Pisces, I am your astrologer Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here's your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, February 19th to Monday, February 26th, 2018. Now, before I get started, two things. First of all, I am a little sick. I don't know where it came from all of a sudden the past day or two. So if you hear me sniffle a little bit, cough, sneeze, I'm sorry. Just hang in there with me while I get through this. Second of all, I'm doing another webinar this month. It's going to be on Saturday, February 24th at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. What are we going to talk about? March, the astrology for March, what's going on then. Yeah, to just help you all get a better handle on that. Okay, March is kind of interesting. We got 3 moons coming in, 2 full moons, which don't always happen every month, even though they're happening at the very beginning and end of the month, and 1 new moon that we'll talk about, as well as a bunch of planets moving through Pisces, which is your sign, and into Aries. So we're going to discuss that. Okay, the way I see this month is that it's a really good opportunity for you to overcome the things from the past that have been holding you back, to reinvent yourself and to step into new chapters, even though you might have to fight some demons there in the process in order to get there. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about. If you're interested in joining my webinar, please check the description box below, click the link to reserve your spot and be there. All right, so that's what I want to leave with you. Now, Pisces, for your horoscope. What's going on this week, Pisces, is that we have Mars hanging out here in Sagittarius, which for you is your 10th house, career, your reputation, your social standing in the world, your life direction, okay, and the way people see you publicly. With Mars there, I think you're really trying to do some things this week to put your life in the right spot, to put your life in the direction that you want it to go in, to have the reputation that it is that you want, and to increase your social standing in some way. I think you want to do that. You want to move forward on that. While you're trying to move forward on your career and do some things there, I think your mind, though, is somewhere else, thinking about something else, okay? And that for you, Pisces, is going to be where the Sun and Mercury are, right here in Pisces, in your sign, where they just moved in over the weekend. So happy birthday to you, Pisces. And that for you is going to be in your 1st house. So while you're trying to figure out where your life is going, have the career that you want, the reputation, the social standing, I think you're also trying to think about, how can I be comfortable with all of this? How can I make sure that not only do I have this career that I want and that my life is going in the right direction, but how can I make sure it really resonates with me and get myself on board with where my life is going? So I think that's a lot of what is going on that you're trying to figure out. I think if you continue to move forward on your career, to do some things you need to do to put your life in the right place and to increase your social standing, it is going to help you, especially at the beginning of the week around Monday and Tuesday here, where the North Node is, because we do have Mars in a trine with the North Node, and that for you is in your 6th house of your job, your daily routines, and your health. So anything that you can do to put your life in the right place, to have the career that you want, here is going to help you start to organize your life better, have a job that's better for you, have a set of daily routines that you feel more comfortable in some way, even if you're still trying to figure out how exactly you can get on board with this new career or with this direction your life is now going in. All right, so that's what I see happening there. While you're trying to figure all this stuff out about your career and your job and who you are, now that maybe your life direction is going in or is changing or is doing something new perhaps, I think you're also thinking here where Saturn is in your chart, because we do at the beginning of the week around Tuesday have Mercury in your 1st making a sextile over to Saturn, which is in your 11th of your goals and your dreams and your hopes for the future. So as you are figuring out career stuff, where your life is going, how you can have a better job and set of daily routines that can help you move forward, I think you're also thinking too about the future, about what your future looks like, about what it is you want to accomplish in the future, about what are the dreams for your life that can really make you feel authentically yourself, and about the kinds of people that it is that you are starting or want to associate with that can help you move forward. All right, and I think you're trying to figure out here how to bring that all together, how to have the social standing and the reputation you want, how to have a better job, and how to make sure that this career and this reputation not only resonates with you on the inside, but can help you achieve some goals and dreams of yours that you want to achieve and to associate with the right people. Okay, that's what I see going on at the beginning of the week. Then on Wednesday and Thursday, Venus then moves further through Pisces and comes into a conjunction right here with Neptune in your first house, bringing up, perhaps after you've been thinking about some of this stuff for most of the week, some confusion in regards to your identity, in regards to who you are and what you need to do so that you can move forward perhaps in some new or better life direction for you. All right, with Venus being in the mix, it could bring up some confusion around money and relationships. Maybe not sure what people you need in your life that are best for you. Maybe also not quite sure what you need financially as well, or how your financial situation will come together in some way that is good for you and that can help you do some things that you want and need to do to move forward. All right. And I think if you are compassionate and if you are patient, as you figure out some of the details here in regards to your identity, in regards to your money and your relationships, it will help you in the end. All right. I actually think too, because you're a Pisces, you're going to have a better time dealing with this than some of the other signs, since you're naturally gifted at like being patient and like waiting for things to come around. Okay. But I think if you can make sure to just wait and pace yourself towards the middle of the week, I think you'll get more of the clarity and the answers that you want at the end of the week. All right, that's because on Saturday into the very end of this week into next week, we do have Venus, after it was in a conjunction with Neptune, come through Pisces and make a square to Mars. All right, in your 10th house of your career. So after thinking for most of the week, trying to figure out, okay, I've got some career moving forward on, some life direction, how can I feel better about this, do what I want and need to get on board with everything, I think towards the end of the week, especially on the weekend, you start to actually do it, to reconcile some of these things that are going on and to make more decisions here about your life and about where it's going, and to think more seriously and step more seriously into some new chapters for you. All right, beginning of the week to me, more about thinking. End of the week to me, more seriously doing and moving forward and taking action. All right. With the square coming in from your 1st and 10th house, I think it's going to be all about you finally at the end of the week starting to readjust your perspective, to get on board with where your life is going, to get on board with a new career direction, and to start to feel more comfortable with it than you have recently. Because it's a square, it could feel a little bit uncomfortable for you here. How do you make sense of this direction where your life is going in? How do you get on board with it? But I think if you do the best here to be comfortable, to understand, and to move forward on some new career life direction, I think it is going to help you. All right, around that time this weekend, Saturday, the sun as well, making a sextile to Saturn, I think helping you if you can begin to move forward on a new life direction and to get comfortable with it. I think it's also going to help you start to associate with people that are better for you, reach some big goals and dreams of yours, and just feel more comfortable about where your life is going. All right. There could be some confusion that does come up again on Sunday and into Monday of next week, with Mercury making a conjunction to Neptune at that time where Venus was earlier here. Maybe a little bit more confusion about who you are and about what this new change in your career means for your identity. But I think as we move through the week, we're starting to get more and more clarity, more and more of an understanding of what is going on, of where your life is headed, and of who you need to be to meet the new demands and new circumstances of your life, even if all of the information is not there yet. Even if you don't have all of the answers, I think towards the end of the week, you're definitely going to have a lot more clarity is going to be made, and a lot more decisions are going to be made or start being made here about your life, about where it's going, about your job, and about how you can start to step into new chapters, doing something, I think, to put your life in a better place. Okay? So that's what I'm going to leave you with this week, Pisces. Now your card for the week, the Magician, upright. This card to me, all about your gifts, skills, and talents. What you got. I say you got a lot of gifts, skills, and talents with this card. You got a lot of things you can do. I think you just need to use it. I think you need to show people what it is that you're made of. Show people what it is that you've got. And to move forward on that. And I think people are going to like what it is that you have to offer. I think they're going to like what it is that they see, especially if you're applying for a new job, trying to get a new job, putting your life in a new direction. I think what you need to remember this week is to just use your gifts, to use your talents. If you feel like you're out of your league or if there's something going on that's out of your control, I think you need to realize, if I haven't made this clear already, that you have everything at your disposal that you need. And if you just use your gifts, if you just use your talents, if you just let people see what it is that you're made of in a practical sense, okay, and take all of your ideas and actually ground them in reality, I think it's going to help you in a much better way steer the ship in a place that feels better for you, to start to feel better about your life, and yeah, and to start to own your power, feeling more comfortable doing some things that are good for you. All right, so that's what I've got for you this week, Pisces. Thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you like it, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.